that Miko can do that other guys can't? What made him so attractive in recruiting as it relates to that?
I tell you, the kid's got an unbelievable personality. All you guys in the room that's ever met him or know him, he's got infectious personality that he affects everyone around him. And to me, that's one of the critical aspects on your team is can you positively affect each teammate each day? And I really think this kid can. He's going to bring about a competitive attitude on the field. He's coming in to challenge for a job. And he's got work to do to develop his body, and he's got to lift, and he's got to work out and get stronger to compete at the SEC level. But now, you can't tell him that he's not ready because he believes he's ready. He's got confidence, and he's special with the ball in his hand. He wants to develop as a DB. I think the marriage between he and Coach Tucker is critical because Coach Tucker is a great developer of DBs and can teach Miko a lot of things that he needs to learn as far as playing defensive back. But yeah, he is special with the ball in his hands. And you know, when you go across the state, you kind of talk to the high school coaches. That's a lot of people talk about his ability to affect the game. You know, and I think Tyler gives you that in a lot of different ways too. When you look at Jim Chaney's history, he's got a history of really being able to use guys like those guys. So it made it a good sell for us.
What went into the decision to sign a punter, and what does your place kicking situation look like heading into the spring?
Great question. Scared to death is what it is. You know, but the decision on the punter was, in my history, I've found it. You can find more quality kickers through the walk-on route than you can quality punters. And after sitting down, sharing ideas, talking to people in the NFL, and people that have experience even at the college level, we felt like as a staff that it was going to be harder to manufacture punting than it would be field goal and place kicking. So obviously we felt like it was the right route to go ahead and offer a punter that we thought was very reputable and does a great job and is very held in high regard across the country as punters go. So we feel like he can fill a void. He can fill a void for 4 years and be a really good one. And then at field goal kicker, we want to find out what we have here in the spring. We really don't know as a staff exactly what we've got. We'll find that out in the spring. We'll also try to get some guys in here, whether it be by way of transfer or be by way of preferred walk-on. We're going to try to get the best kickers we can to make that a competitive environment so that we can improve the kicking game and essentially find a guy that can be the field goal kicker for us, because it's a little scary coming in, even for Shane. He's going, wait a second, we don't have a punter, we don't have a returning snapper that started, and we don't have a field goal kicker. That's a little overwhelming, but we didn't want to commit a scholarship to a kicker as of now. We'll see how that goes.
Kirby, you talked about Miko being ready to play and seeing the trend.
I said he's got to physically develop and get ready to go to work. I don't know if he's ready to play.
Right, but I guess the trend is that definitely in the last 10 or 12 years, I mean, these guys are more and more ready to play physically. How are they mentally as far as adapting from the pomp and circumstance of being the go-to guy to then they come in and they're low man on the totem pole?
Yeah, it's a tough adjustment, for all kids. I don't know if it's exactly right, but my theory has been kids that commit early and focus on getting ready to play have usually been a lot more successful their first year than kids who wait till the end to decide. And there's been a big difference because the focus for guys who are committed is on getting ready. The focus for the other guys is how I'm going to make this decision and how I'm going to make a big splash and how I'm going to trick people. So to me, the guys that get that down early and get focused on what they've got to do to grind and play, and they see it, they usually have a little more success because it's less of a de-recruiting process for them. So we obviously want every freshman to contribute. We obviously know that every freshman probably won't be able to contribute. But a lot of that will be dictated by fall camp, the way things play out for us. Injuries have a lot to do with that. But the physical development in the SEC is a great challenge. But if you're gonna play as a freshman, it usually comes easier at skill positions than it does at the O-line, D-line, because the physical development is usually so different.
Coach, concerning support staff, where have you completed all of that? Or are you still trying to fill a few more positions as far as people that are staying over from the previous staff? I mean, can you kind of shed some light on that?
The support staff is a continual process. Okay. It's not something that's just like, okay, we're going to be done by this date. It's constant. A lot of places want to get through signing date so guys can then move after signing date, hold their spots. But we have more support staff to hire. that's kind of the next thing on the agenda. Some of those issues were not pressing for recruiting, so the time dedication for me in the last 2 or 3 weeks was all in on recruiting. Now this time dedication moves to our team and getting our team better, which includes some of the support staff roles. So we'll have some more to hire. Specifically which ones, I can't tell you that exactly right now, but we're going to have a few more guys come on board in the next coming weeks.
Kirby, in regard to Warner, the tight end, how versatile a player recruit is he? What kind of thing you thinking about with your team?
He's another one. It's a great example. I mean, this kid commits early. There's no drama there. He decides to come to UGA, and going back to my days in the past over at University of Alabama, we watched this kid for a long time. You know, he's a talented kid. What exactly is he? He is a utility player that can do a lot of things. I mean, he's 240 something on 245 on his visit here. He's getting bigger. He runs track. He's played defense. He's played offense. He's not a guy that's looking for the high profile situation. All he wants to do is come in and play and compete. So we're excited. I'm excited because having gone against Jim Chaney's offense, I know the kind of way he uses players like that. I watched him do it with Hunter Henry. I watched him do it with guys at Tennessee. He'll find ways to get the guy the ball and put him in unique situations for his body size and matchups. So, I mean, we're obviously excited about Charlie.
Kirby, how have the last couple months been for you in terms of adjusting to
Chaos.
Chaos. So much time in front of the camera in terms of all those things that you weren't necessarily having to do for the last 10 years or so?
That's been the least of my worries, to be honest with you. The camera is not, to me, it's the time constraints, trying to manage the situation I was in, dealing with the whole recruiting process, hiring staff, trying to win a national championship and contribute to the players that I had. We've kind of been there, done that. We've been over it. You know, I'll be honest with you, the last 2 weeks have been a blessing in disguise because I get to go out and do what I love to do and go recruit and see all the relationships I've had over the years and have people, you know, say, hey man, you've done it the right way, you were patient. You see all your mentors, all the people that I've had relationships with through my dad or through recruiting. That meant more to me, and go out and trying to sign the kids, so I was comfortable with that. But as far as the work hours and the demands and the stress level, I think that it was a great start to be doing all that at once, and now it feels like it's easing off because you had to pedal to the metal to start out, and it was obviously challenging to do the stuff early on.
Kirby, another kid just picked y'all. I know you probably can't talk about y'all flipped 2 kids today. How I guess sort of how'd y'all do that, and then how stressful is that asking guys to turn back what they do?
Well, recruiting is a constant process. I mean, when your kid's committed to you, you're the target. Okay, he's not committed to you. You are the target, and you have to know that. So, I mean, every one of these kids has been committed to us. You got to stay on the phone with, continue to talk to, because people don't see the commitment as it's over. You know, until a guardian or a kid says, "That's it, I'm done, I'm through talking." So, a lot of those kids that you're talking about, I had a relationship with, or a personal relationship with, for the last 3 and 4 years. So that relationship was close enough, and the opportunity I was allowed to give them to come to a great university and sell this place. It's a great academic institution, a chance for life after football. That kind of won those kids over. You're talking about with the flip. So to me, it's more about selling the University of Georgia to kids, and we did that to all kids. You know, I mean, you're going to strike out 10 times to get 1 guy, 2 guys. It's just the law of averages. So those were just the 2 that hit, that there was a good relationship there. There are many others that we attempted on that you don't get.
I guess
Last question.
I'm sorry, y'all didn't lose anybody either that I'm aware of. So you flipped or didn't get flipped. What happened?
As far as today, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, again, a lot of those are solid character kids that they don't want to change. They wanted to come to Georgia and staying on top of them. I mean, we're relentless with our coaches. Hey, have you talked to everybody? Have you talked to every kid today to make sure there's no issues or problems? But those kids that were, I guess you're discussing the flip with, I don't even know if they sent their paperwork in. But to me, the big thing there is just having a relationship. It wasn't like it was an overnight flip. It was a continual process of hammering away for a month that there was a relationship developing there.
Thank you.
Right, sure.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.